Hello guys, welcome back to my first tutorial video for the Perfect World Mobile series. And in this video, one of the very first things that I wanted to discuss was refining. I think that refining is a little bit more complicated than people realize, and that's because there's actually a few different ways that you can refine your gear to make it absolutely safe, and you will never have to worry about dropping resonance. So after level 3, you have a chance to fail and lose 1 level, right? A chance to fail and lose 1 level, and obviously that can happen over and over and over again until I'll be at +7 right now, but trust me, if I were to just hit refine right now, I can almost guarantee that this would fail, and it would repeatedly fail all the way until I get back down to level 3 again. And then I would be spending probably upwards of 50 Mirage Stones to even get back to +7 again. That's a problem. Why is that a problem? Well, because we have something called resonance. And so not only will I be losing power just from failing back down to level 3, but I would also go all the way back down to resonance level 3. And so I am losing 2 sources of power there by failing that much. So what does this mean? Well, we have something called a transfer system. Okay? Now, what the transfer does is it allows you to move 1 enhanced level from your whatever source equipment that you choose to another target piece of equipment. Now, as soon as I realized this, I knew what I had to do. It all started to tick, right? So, why not just upgrade a random piece of equipment that I'm never going to wear and transfer that over to these other pieces of gear that I am wearing? Do you guys understand? The reason why you want to do this is because no matter how much I fail on this random piece of gear, it will never affect my resonance level because I'm not wearing that piece of gear. So if I fail and this goes down to +6 or +5, this is never going to change because I am not wearing this piece of gear. That's the important thing to take note of here. And then once I get this to a level that I need, I can just transfer it. So if I were to get this piece of gear to +8 right now, I would just go ahead and transfer that over to this piece of gear. It's that simple. Now, right now, I actually haven't been using this piece of gear that often, and the reason why is because it takes so many Mirage Stones at this point. I'm talking like 50 plus in order to achieve this without using Blessing Stones. Okay, Blessing Stones are life once you get to this point. But I will say, +5, getting to +5 happens quite often, and it's worth it. I would say this system of refining a random piece of gear and transferring it to these other pieces of gear is well worth it up until you hit +5. then it starts just becoming a Mirage Stone sink, and it's not really worth it as much as I would like it to be. So what I do at this point is just upgrade my current gear that I am using, but making sure to use blessing stones, because blessing stones makes it so that I have no chance of losing a level when I fail. So there's no risk. And Elysium stones, those are crap. What I plan on doing really is probably just saving Elysium stones for when I do decide to, maybe if I build up a crap ton of Mirage stones, then it might be worth it to me to attempt my original trick with the transfer system. And I might go ahead and, just try that system again. But yeah, that's just a really good way to get at least +5 with taking advantage of the transfer system, getting +5 resonance on everything very easily. But for now, once you get to this point where I'm at, I would say just use blessing stones as you get them. Just use them, but I would never recommend upgrading your current gear that you're wearing without blessing stones, because you will fail, especially at this point that I'm at now, and you will lose your resonance, and it will just take a big hit on your power level. So let's go ahead and try this out. We're gonna hit refine, and hopefully I get lucky. Nope, fail. But that's okay. That's okay, because we had the blessing stone and we didn't have to really lose out on anything, right? That's why we're using blessing stones. Now, another thing to take note of is this refining rate, okay? So obviously at some point this bar is going to get to like like 30 out of 42 or something, and our chance to I don't think our chance goes up, I'm not sure, but we get this little magic attack bonus here as we fail, and eventually that bar will get full, and we'll have our max bonus there. So that's another reason why you want to upgrade your main gear and use those blessing stones instead of just doing that on a random piece of gear. Because I could, of course, still use this random piece of gear even with my blessing stone system, but it just doesn't make sense, because why would I want to give this random piece of gear the magic attack bonus when I'm not wearing it? So yeah, once I'm at this point here right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm just waiting until I get blessing stones, and then trying to buff up these guys. And that's really it. There's no other tips that I have at the moment for the system. I hope that everything I said made sense and that it was helpful to you guys, especially that +5 trick. Just when you first start out, you don't really need to waste blessing stones at +5 and below. So don't even worry about blessing stones. Just save them up until you get to where you need it for trying to get +6 and beyond. Just save your blessing stones up. But that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.